John Dramani Mahama's boy, Kelvin Taylor, Asa can hoop him.
Party is filled with foolish people. Because you know the reason? JB Dankwa Kachre Asante Hini those times to say the party is filled with people with they are the foolish masses. Or can women share? Or see these people are the foolish masses. Or Kachre ya papa bafu akuto. No got here interview no. Bro, ni fita busa JB Dankwa say, why doesn't he respect this group? Or see, these are the foolish masses. And I have told them in their faces because they can't think beyond reasonable things. JB Dankwa anwa asamo bieka chire ya papa bafu akuto no. Or see, in konfuno mu di NPP chino omo ya foolish masses. Onim se sebi odudu na dwene wo form. Their records are there. They are the foolish masses. Inti on party near party bia, they don't respect anybody. So be Jimmy because it was built out of that kind of idea. Say, Obia onya NPP ni be Jimmy, but they themselves they've forgotten their history. They have forgotten what was said about them and why that party was formed. You get what I mean? These are foolish people, and you see, continuously they are exhibiting the highest form of stupidity.
I wish after say John Dramani Mahama NDC finance minister Ato Forson deliver the budget you know just say Kelvin Taylor about social media also just allegations and in some what me account for NPP who know just omu MPs omu ministers and the one which me spend Ghana sika especially akufo do hono dia busha anu edi
Sibia NPP fu ejimi no when di omatem ankyere ma de kodenti awudi omatem ma omejimi apai one day obosi na mkrobati to NPP for papai. Omo be Jimmy apai. Membe so mo be pai. Agwa ababona. Sibi omo Jimmy no. Say ya mo hu so omo Jimmy. Na ya nka na omo nim. Na ya fa evidence na nkyerem say this is the reason why some Jimmy a. One day at the parliament obeti NPP for side to no more papai because omo Jimmy in capital letters. Yeah? In parliament today. A whole member of parliament, Mampon for na asumane se bra parliament, never catch the Ghana for, never shed ye can never catch the Mampon for wada Mampon MP. Wada, why you both from wine? Miki, and run at you and go to few, or the gentleman and Ibis and Chen was salam down. Waba parliament, ye can brofo, MPP Mampon, MP Mampon, he need to work a brofo, a proponent and exponent. Oh, yeah, the this year, they did con crime. Yeah, Nana. What do this year go grind? As I say, yeah, this year, and I want to state that Bawumia is not like the ordinary politician who does symposia. Is hey, what man pona akeka brofo? Wo MP no nana? What the kon grind? Okofa brofo aba. Wa da ba the name Jimmy. Wa kwadi jantre ni ma jantre na manasa check. Ade chin ya. Aboni kena ode share to no adidi ma be wura ni trim
na Kelvin Taylor wa mini pass or the NPP be ko opposition say or ma NPP akọ opposition say just or the NPP party no or ku NPP party no na watimi aka insem bi anase watimi al review insem bi just say wakasa woti e be shock
yan kill Jandam we quick. Now Jandam ni nyina ni. We have witnessed an Azar budget, minority leader Afinyo Markin after finance minister, but Osako enim kachere Ghana for say, a 24-hour economy na, John Mahama ni NDC forecast say omode bano. Ato Forson did not speak on it today in Parliament. Mr. S, get me a screenshot. I just need a screenshot. If Mr. S, you can get me the video because it was part of the conversation today, the editorial meeting, and I think you forgot to drop that video and the screenshot. So, Mr. S, if you can drop the video and the screenshot, I'll be happy. Any of them, I can handle it. Ain't Afinyo Markin sorry, you know, because Onim say, a MPP for Jimmy. Or doing say Jandam ni atro it can stand. Owns a parliament and the budget na Ato Forson NDC for the buy no. It is airtight. You can say airtighter. It is what Ato Force bill no. Oh, Force bill to be a no. You are tighten it to the point in from anyone. A genome by way. Oh say budget no with the buy no. Budget no annual ding. Attach it on every single Ghanaian. Remember, NDC bar power. Omu do 3 months. I feel nobody bear 60 days or 59 days. And the budget they presented today, no, That budget, it has touched every single Ghanaian and every policy and every promise they made to the Ghanaian. In fact, about 80% of the promises are John Mahama promising Ghanaians to say the first 120 days, Obed deliver. 90% of that promise has been delivered today in the budget. And then actually the difference between a government that is willing to work, a government that listens, a government that is ready to understand the people's plight, their problem, to work with them to change their lives.
I wish you go with yes, I say before I become my source. So subscribe to YouTube channel where you are, subscribe, one like, one comment, one share. The web be updated Diana, open you now watching. I wish you and a finance minister Ato Forson deliver the budget.
So, Speaker, we remain committed to the pursuit of our 24-hour economic policy at stimulating economic growth and job creation. Right, Honourable Speaker, this policy will contribute to addressing Ghana's structural economic challenge by creating an integrated, efficient, and increasingly export-driven industrial economy that fulfills the utilization of our national resources, capital, and labour power. Right, Honourable Speaker, will be presenting the 24-hour economic policy to Parliament in due course. In this respect, Mr. Speaker, the Labour Act, the Ghana Investment Promotion Act, and other enabling legislations will be reviewed accordingly. Industrial economy that fulfills the utilization of our national resources, capital, and labour power. Right, Honourable Speaker, will be presenting the 24-hour economic policy to Parliament in due course. In this respect, Mr. Speaker, the Labour Act, the Ghana Investment Promotion Act, and other enabling legislations will be reviewed.
2025 budget to say now after so to deliver 2025 budget need to be I wish NPP and social media no so achesing ebi mu empress NDC and say John Dramani Mahama almost John Dramani Mahama or reset economy no sounds na NPP for say line chesing the John Dramani Mahama na say budget na chesing Ato Forson atima reason no a empty budget.
Ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished, we never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana. My brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished, we never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished, we never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Now we shall Kelvin Taylor be able to say about politics man say can journalists say or the politics or say or politics or so I'm always useless. I wish you were akasa na you go in summer Kelvin Taylor atimi aka
Clinic 7. I am mobo. Now, ya be kill jandam answer ya check the budget team and the menom me wofanom mo Ghana nkurasi a mo hwe me TV enwumbre no de ye kan nkran or parliament budget na ready no imbre du say Kelvin Taylor any go team no ye bedwudwam kakran mo biate ne ho ase. Now e de na esi a o se din kan eku atro NPP for atro starting from the leader of the minority silly pigs, marking. We need to kill a jandam, and also we will kill a jandama. Amin Adams teni ba kwa bua or ka NPP home. Me say NPP omunya teni ba kwa ombe using sa bua. And Amin Adams endra me betra on the constituency insu nipa benom kro omunya binom Karaga constituency nipa mpo nya nsuo nom enkwara mpo nya nsuo nom. Amin Adams omudi sika wie na omse be finance minister, acting finance minister. Or the question at Parliament, defending a chimfua, we have billions of dollars. That is why MPP for who enter for be so much Jimmy in the MPP. Because all say MPP ne say we no, say a chimney be actually suit defending MPP. Say Asantini bi ba, Asantini babi ejina hono o defending MPP. Aka wana mo afenyo marking awuneni aboa. Amin Adams the teni aboa. That is what they do. Omudi nkwasi asemi wi a na omamantafo Omu feel this inferiority complex because that Julian say when he joins an account party, he will be relevant. But the accounts like myself, we are crazy. We will use you. Mechramu, the ideology behind the NPP. Now, Mending can kill the first gendarme, and the first gendarme is this team. Stay with me, please. Afenyo Markin, he is the leader of the minority pigs in parliament. Kevin, the insult to keep NPP in opposition. Yeah, the inky gum lelele. Ompa adult education or koshe. Won't be TV ninkwasi afono go and watch them. Menji will scowl. Now, young kill gendarme way quick. Now, gendarme ninani. We have witnessed an Azar budget. Minority leader Afenyo Markin after finance minister. But Osako enim kachere Ghana for say. Eye 24-hour economy na. Eye John Mahama ni NDC forecast say omode bano. Ato Forson did not speak on it today in Parliament. Mr. S, get me a screenshot. I just need a screenshot. If Mr. S, you can get me the video because it was part of the conversation today, the editorial meeting, and I think you forgot to drop that video and the screenshot. So, Mr. S, if you can drop the video and the screenshot, I'll be happy. Any of them, I can handle it. Ain't Afenyo Markin sorry, you know, because Onim say, eye NPP fue Jimmy. Or doing say gendarme ni atro it can stand. Oh, the parliament and the budget na Ato Forson NDC for the buy no. It is airtight. You can say airtighter. It is so Ato Force bill no. Oh, Force bill to be a no. You tighten it to the point in from anyone. A ginum barry. Oh, say budget now with the buy no. Budget no anu a ding. Attach it on every single Ghanaian. Remember, NDC bar power. I'm do 3 months. So I feel nobody bear 60 days or 59 days. And the budget they presented today, no, that budget, no, it has touched every single Ghanaian and every policy and every promise they made to the Ghanaian. In fact, about 80% of the promises are John Mahama promising Ghanaians to say the first 120 days, no, obey deliver, no, 90% of that promise has been delivered today in the budget. And then actually the difference between a government that is willing to work, a government that listens, a government that is ready to understand the people's plight, their problem, to work with them to change their lives. Into one who say, already budget review, on a normal day, you hear people making noise, but you see, it is quiet. It is quiet because the NPP themselves, they have realized, oh, Mr. S, we had it. Oh, thank you, Mr. S. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I've seen it now. Thank you very much, team. Inti Afenyo Markin esa koso no just obedume deceive Ghana for now mummy entie the Afenyo Markin kai ni enkele jandam no ni adwudwa budget nim Afenyo Markin the leader of the piglets ono atro we elmi a winnie ba for for 99 years Kasongo 99 muntie atro Afenyo Markin etwaye.
Mr. Speaker, that notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azar budget. Mr. Speaker, they are all much talked about for 24-hour economy. The president came here, they said it was all ready. The finance minister comes here, and again, the 24-hour economy policy is not included in his budget statement. Mr. Speaker, the 24-hour economy policy is not included in his budget statement. Mr. Speaker.
So, Kasongo 99, Afenyo Markin. Sorry, after budget reading, also, Ghana for here, 24-hour economy, no. Ato Forson now boss or budget, when Jimmy. Because the number of people who follow them, no, they are the foolish masses. Jimmy. Now, let's go and listen to Ato Forson, already budget. Did he speak on the 24-hour economy? And what exactly did he say when it came to the 24-hour economy? Because the piglet leader, Afenyo Markin, a.k.a. Kasongo 99, he was in parliament. He sat through the whole readings. But on him say NPP base, Dudwane Jimmy. Dudwane cannot read and write. Dudwane don't have basic understanding of politics, governance, and how things are done. Into Onim said, they are so stupid to the point or person or to atro. Now, Momianko tie Ato Forson. If Ato Forson actually spoke on the 24-hour economy in the budget region and during the budget region. This is Ato Forson.
5. So, Speaker, we remain committed to the pursuit of our 24-hour economic policy at stimulating economic growth and job creation. Right, Honourable Speaker, this policy will contribute to addressing Ghana's structural economic challenge by creating an integrated, efficient, and increasingly export-driven industrial economy that fulfills the utilization of our national resources, capital, and labor power. Right, Honourable Speaker, will be presenting the 24-hour economic policy to Parliament in due course. In this respect, Mr. Speaker, the Labour Act, the Ghana Investment Promotion Act, and other enabling legislations will be reviewed accordingly. Industrial economy that fulfills the utilization of our national resources, capital, and labor power. Right, Honourable Speaker, will be presenting the 24-hour economic policy to Parliament in due course. In this respect, Mr. Speaker, the Labour Act, the Ghana Investment Promotion Act, and other enabling legislations will be reviewed accordingly.
So, Ato Forson budget and already here. Say, Mr. Speaker, 24-hour economy no. Yadeba Parliament ni abejiatum. The reason why here and the Otis American one something say, a act and was say ye di juma na yetumi hu say 24-hour economy policy na ye be implement no entia e Labor Act no. Entia Ghana Investment Promotion Act no entia mrabi enti I was say yetena se ne do so the same ne hu say yedeba Parliament abejiatum no possibly it's going to happen very soon. No, ya person Ghana 40 years say the 24-hour economy no our budget we mu, and it is very important to say abino ebe to tunyoma sebio ye hu say entia edien emrabia and sana sa policy no abino activity 24-hour economy. Ato Forson, who is the finance minister, echire mu ende ewo budget dim. Inte ede na Kasongo 88, Kasongo 89, afenyo marking efutu pididi. Or defending rapists, no? How can he stand right in front of the person who read the budget to say the 24-hour economy? Ato Forson did not make mention of it. Kasongo and the piglets, no, they are stupid. The NPP you see, no, they have not learned anything from their loss. They think Ghana 4 are still stupid. They still believe in that ideology, say, yeah, they try and try mantra, but no cray, so we can still stick to the stupidity. That is their problem. When reasonable Ghanaians stand up to them, one, where did you hear them? 2, and MPP, no, Sebio party, no, because they know that the base of the party, ni bon you know, they are the foolish masses. JB Dankwa Kachre Edian, Bafwakutu, or say the people following the NPP, that are NLM, or say they are the stupid masses. And you see them, and when you check them, they will tell you, say, oh, yeah, they already did them, they are stupidly foolish. And Afenyo Markin is exhibiting the highest form of Jimmy because you are a member of Parliament. Parliament is a place of record. You cannot just say, Assembly mechanic, the finance minister stated emphatically the 24-hour economy policy, what the government intends to do. Because it's a policy the government wants to pass. If you want to pass a policy, you need to look at acts. You need to look at laws that will impede the passing of the policy. Because there are some acts and laws, it can slow down the implementation of the policy. So you need to weave your way around it. You need to make some amendments. There's the Labor Law Act. You need to make sure, so be rolling voluntarily on the 24-hour economy, 24-hour economy policy. That person only voluntarily, it does not go against Nipano, the rights, and it does not go against his right as somebody who is a labor in Ghana or who falls under the labor law in Ghana. So these are things, these are the fine-tunings that you need to do before you enroll a policy. Or your politics with Jimmy, or you said the party base are stupid, or you said the people who follow the NPP, or with Jimmy, that is why deliberately he stood in public to disgrace himself. Afenyo Markin does not care about the NPP. Afenyo Markin in his head, or I only need to say me, or when he say I can for party with Jimmy, he's using them. He's baiting them. He's using them to enrich himself, and he's using them to do what? Build his stupid political career. Into a one MP before so much Jimmy. Because Mampon MP no, one no read about Nawada. Into one muka on 87, no more moa. Oh my God. Me jujum uja kwa. No crano de yan sound, Yabamo no crano by a bet sound. We need to make sure say atian and sanya can credit chiro because mwe Jimmy do. The minority is foolish. Now, moment sanko another jandam and san a budget no. I'll see a Kelly jandams. Nema Ghana for you know adikudientia budget near reading in there. No, it is for Ghana and white Ghanaians. Young people, old people are happy about the budget. Yama menom yana nanum yinaitie. Kelvin Taylor na betuma yedwuma we. Obi antumi nye. We enye bebuo, enye nimfin. Enya nkwasi akeka enya ahantan enya nyansa enya abotre humility onyankopon adom na wodwudwam ama Ghana fo ehu no kure no sa 1.8 million gaba John Mahama de ma eye NPP no de ye ebesa de another 4.5 million gaba beka ho dwudwam yesu adwuma na ne ye no now me kill another jandam. This is the second jandam. Amin Adams we another 10-year NPP for no use no makachro NPP JB Dankwa kachire bafo akoto so omo ye the foolish masses omo adwene wo form. Now Amin Adams so ye wie budget reading no teni ba ko wo NPP mu oforiata abegi sika ko bedi etu atam sika wie so anya stroke akotena brochire achichide akwasi campaign ne mba bie factories ebie insuomnam omo wie millions ye wie na se peteni aboa ba ko mana bedi bini e ho na mo ko karaga e no mo ko nya ba ko because you see when you see a northerner in the NPP, out of greed and what we call inferiority complex, imagine you almost say, so party they will see them as they're intelligent because obviously they see majority of the people in the NPP. So imagine what form. Ain't I in tough one who say, "Oh, join the NPP." No, NPP use your mono. It is because the NPP see them as a weak link. Now, then I mean Adams Abeka, you read the budget review, no. Papa paying total, he cannot provide water for his constituency. Or say, we never implemented betting tax. Or say, or more. There was never a day they implemented what we call betting tax in their life. Me say NPP omo Jimmy. Omo Bugana for. Omo junior omo say yegina Jimmy such a to me. They don't respect the intelligence of their followers. And you see, because Ghana for NPP for the omo they still don't understand. They still don't believe, say, hey, I don't Kasa Ghana for one thing. It is because Ghana for has come, they have grown to that point and realized, say, I trying to mean to Ghana. Now, let's kill this jandam and then we delve into the budget proper. Yeah, you now, Amin Adams NPP for me a press conference. Let's go and listen to the piglets. I'm from NPP for and hear them out about the Omukaya, we are near Kelesa jandam. No. So this is the minority who this afternoon basically showed their foolishness to the highest level. Mr. S, do I have minority fooling? Yes, I have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana. My brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
You see, the NPP as a political party, nobody, and as a Ghanaian also entertaining NPP, with Jimmy. You see, they don't respect us. Your year budget, you know, I'm NDC for abolishing betting tax, e-levy, COVID-19 levy. Now, ye budget reading now on mobile. I must say, yene. My catch on say, almost a 10 the NPP anymore. Now, once I 10, inferiority complex and a carrying along. And then I could do her. And secondly, certain I can for them with oya kwasia to be used. Now, Amin Adams, of Karaga. Or say, never in the history, and the NPP Akromfowe, when they were in power for 8 years, they have never implemented what we call betting tax. That. Remember, Mahamudu Bawumia says so Uncle the president, Uncle Amin Adams the finance minister. Once Amin Adams was about Bawumia pa, muti woso sa, kasa muntumi jina fa I say alewa shomoto. Now, this is Mahamudu Bawumia when we were close in elections. Bawumia catch Ghana for say, Bawumia promises to abolish e-levy and betting tax. Amin Adams and the catcher said there was nothing like betting tax. Omo NPP for omo ede scrappy and that's how we introduce you. Sorry. Now I'm asking you, if there's nothing like betting tax, then omo presidential candidate catcher say obe abolish betting tax. And no the true one as an essay. We got Kevin the TV so how Jimmy Corner wanna come as him. Tell me about me general case obe abolish e-levy ni betting tax no. Betting tax no I mean Adams middle name ana. Adia anyway, how do you abolish it? Adia anyway, how do you tell me that you are going to abolish something that never existed? So it should tell you, say, NPP for Jimmy, they don't understand the ecoso. And in their heads, no, I'm just say Ghana for Jimmy such a maun to me. They feel say continue lying. Let our communicators lie. Let them go on social media and lie. But I'm say we are in 2025. This afternoon, somebody sent me a document. In fact, when you look at even Ghana Revenue Authority, right? I want to show you this. Mr. S, I need the Ghana Revenue Authority document. Now, when you even look at when you go back a little bit and you read the news, time and NPP what power, the Ghana Revenue Authority itself came out with a report that Omo make a lot of money, about 15 million Ghana cedis from betting tax. Now, the evidence is here, clear evidence under NPP. This is the Ghana Revenue Authority, and this was in 2023. What did they say? GRA generates 15 million from betting tax, target 60 million by end of football season. This was the report from the Ghana Revenue Authority. The Domestic Tax Revenue Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority says it has generated 15 million from the recovery implemented bet tax. Now, it is clear that even the Ghana Revenue Authority told us, and it has been printed, it is on record, that omo meki sika from betting tax, omo jiji free Ghana for. So how can a whole political party led by dumb idiots who don't respect the intelligence of Ghanaians tell us to say they never introduced or they never had betting tax introduced to Ghanaians? Abra, you people through the Ghana Revenue Authority, multimedia document say you have made 50 million and that your target Krano is 60 million. Because football season in the disaster can buy. So how can the NPP, led by Amin Adams, a foolish man, look in my eyes, a taxpayer, and blatantly lie to me and say, we never introduced betting tax. Now look at this document. A gentleman today, before I came on air, and I'm going to mention his name. His name is Yafrano. Come. And I'm showing this because, you see, some people sometimes want their names to be mentioned to show the Ghanaians say, and that we have gotten to that point, Ghana too much. Let me show you this document. This man, his name is Mike Kofi Aflu. Mike Kofi Aflu. Before I came on, I said, Kevin, you need to make Ghanaians know, say, NPP for they are lying. We are all building this nation. We could all have our political parties and affiliations, but politicians cannot stand on national television and lie to Ghanaians. His name is Mr. Kofi Aflu, the former president of the Chartered Institute of Taxation, Ghana, and also former president of the West African Union of Tax Institutes. This is a document he sent me. He said, Kevin, this is a GRA document. Put it on the screen for people to see. Now, when you look at this document, what does it say? Ghana Revenue Authority document. And this is what the man sent me. He says, Ghana Revenue Authority, tax revenue performance selected tax types. Now, tax type, e-levy, 2022, 643 million. And 2022, the government generated. 2023, 1.9 billion. And the government generated. 2024, 1.8 billion. In total, from 2022, 2023, 2024, the total was how much? Was 3.6 billion. Now, when you go down, there's e-levy. There is e-levy. When you go down, there's betting tax. 2023, the government of Ghana made 51 million. And then in 2024, the government of Ghana made 156 million. The total is 208 million. So how can you? You made 3.6 billion in 2024. The betting tax alone, you made 208 million Ghana cedis. You made 208 million Ghana cedis. And the facts are there. The COVID-19 domestic, you made a total of 4.8 billion. 4.8 billion. And then COVID-19 imports, you made a total of 2.4 billion. So how can you turn around and tell Ghana for say, you did not introduce any betting tax? This is Ghana Revenue Authority. Tax revenue performance for selected tax types. And the man who sent me this, his name is Mr. Kofi Aflu, Mike Kofi Aflu, or a former president of Ghana Chartered Institute of Taxation, and also a former president of West African Union of Tax Institute. Are these people lying? These are the facts. So what will make a political party, a whole political party, a former finance minister, come on TV to tell Ghanaians and say, oh, we never introduced betting tax? The only thing that will make a political party do that is say, Jimmy, we are stupid and we cannot think. That is the only thing. And the issue is, Amin Adams, or you're fasting, or you're in Cremonia, or you're sorry, or you're fasting. Now, before where you're fasting, I better than Yanko Party in the before where you're fasting, I better than Yanko Pon or what's in the Now, let's take and go into the budget itself. Mama Yanko budget, Nankasa. Deɛ ɛyɛ asɛm papa ɛwom ɛne nokora ɛwom yɛkuja ndam no now mebe kyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ Ghana for deɛ reading or budget parliament in the no nokora ɛne deɛ ɛwom a ɛwɔ sɛ obi ehu sɛ John Mahama ɛbɔ a ɔhyɛ no wedi so. Now let's start from the top. Jandam, we will kill it. Yema obia space no. If you want power, use the facts to win power. It's simple. Now Shadi. Now let us start from here. The news is simple. 10% betting tax. John Mahama and the NDC. Gigim. It is gone. Now, you read the budget, you know. The NDC has majority in parliament. Every document they lay in parliament, it will pass. Into next week, the finance minister will take this document to parliament. Whether the NPP comes to parliament or not, betting tax has been passed. John Mahama eboa ohye mo Ghana for no with this. We Ghana ni na ohye me a betting tax na and they try bet for Ghana. Now boys it be 3,000 Ghana. Now ya ti omo 300 Ghana withholding tax no. Sa eye sikana na NPP for area free mu ho no. Sa sikano John Mahama say omo ntumi wia sikana free mu ho biem we twa betting tax nim. And the ultra bet now would 10,000 Ghana. I will say about 10,000 Ghana. Thank you. Obia need the right after parliament be passes our budget way. Ebejia tum I endorse parliament way no. Yet the NDC led by John Mahama. A bar or share Ghana for say obedi president a betting tax into mebuno mo pepenyini leader or kanokre party a kanokre the NDC. Okay, say in his first 20 days, 120 days, obetwa betting tax him, and then waka say John Dramani Mahama will come. Nobody in Ghana from next week. Say budget no yajitum parliament we are. I was a would bet whether lotto or a soccer bet would a safari dien. Nobody is going to take taxes from you because you see, when you check some of the receipts. yeah. Besides, can you get me the bet, the winnings? The bet, yes, thank you very much, Mr. S. Maybe some show under a year Ekufuado ne Bawumia. Now, boys, it's your bet. Now, say, Omuya de Omudi bet 3,000. This is the amount of tax I know what say. And the John Mahama say, it is no more. We are young person. This is the time to respect and understand and say, your politicians be omukano kre. Mahama, time ana Ekufuado to so, Ucha bet. These are some of the slips. Obitibit Kocha bet. Now we di 3,350 Ghana. Now I'm at 10%. Into both Sababana, or maybe a green line one, a form hono. Now 332 Ghana, a bina fat. John Mahama said we chum. John Mahama said we chum. Enti muma ye ninje. Muma ye mbo usie because me chabet nibi. Because John Mahama share wo bo and or share me bo. Or se krono na NPP bomb no on to me emanen koso. Enti some person Ghana no your cost for the next 42 years. Now you supported John Mahama ne NPP, NDC. Emma omutumi echechere Ghana ni ya. We need to support NDC John Mahama because the omuka somubaye no in less than 60 days, in less than 2 months. And I mean say John Dramani Mahama we trap betting tax we year through her ting ting tong.